Hi, my name's Charlie and I'm 18 years old and I have Fragile X syndrome. This film is to show you what my life is like. 4 days in the week I study media at DV8 in Bexhill. I really enjoy coming to DV8 Sussex because I love the films and TV. Every Tuesday night, I go to Silverley Stage School where I sing, dance, and act. I love going to Silverley because I really love performing and I like seeing my friends too. Yes, lots of people don't know about it. It's a very rare disability.
So what's the most annoying thing about having Fragile XE?
The most annoying thing of Fragile XE is put like reading, writing, money, time, speech, sometimes meeting friends up. I do struggle meeting friends quite a lot, I do.
Hi Charlie.
Hi Jane.
Come in.
Thank you. Cheers. I spoke to my mum about having a son with Fragile XE.
I found out in February 2007. Having a son with Fragile XE was quite a shock at first because I didn't know about the condition. We could get a lot of support from Jeremy Turk, social services, which was the best thing that I ever did to bring those involved. And from then on, we've had support, been quite lucky. They gave us counselling and got Jeremy Turk involved with you. Jeremy Turk came down and assessed you on your autism, and he was in contact with us for a couple of years after.
I spoke to Professor Jeremy Turk, who is an expert on Fragile XE syndrome.
The figures again, reminding myself. So probably, I mean, we made a rough estimate, as you probably read in our article, the Freeman and Turk article. There's probably around 600 people in the UK who have FRAXE.
Okay. Is it true I could have a special needs daughter? Is that true?
Well, it's possible.
Yeah.
I'm not sure that there have been any published family trees to show it, but using the knowledge that we have from FRAXE, that's right, as you might have had explained to you, that curiously, if you had a son, then we would guarantee he cannot have FRAXE.
Yeah.
Because he'd have had to inherit your Y chromosome, which is fine, and he'd have got his X chromosome from his mother. Assuming that she doesn't carry FRAXE, which should be very unlikely to, then we've guaranteed that any son you had would not have FRAXE. If it's a daughter, then that daughter may have learned difficulties, but it's very difficult to determine how bad they'd be.
I also spoke to Becky Hardman, who is the CEO of Fragile X Society. What charity work do you do?
So I work for a charity called the Fragile X Society.
Yeah.
And I've worked there now for 3 years. And my job at the charity is CEO, but basically that means that I help to coordinate the work that we do. So we run helplines that people can call if they have any questions about Fragile X or FRAXE. And we also do conferences to teach professionals about the condition, and we support research as well.
Okay, yeah. Do you enjoy your work?
I love my work. Genuinely, it makes me happy every day. Though sometimes it makes me a bit stressed. But it generally I really enjoy what I do.
Both Jeremy and Becky were really helpful and they gave me lots of useful information.
I'd like to help you. Yeah, I would be. What we could do is to see if you could write something up for me, saying a little bit about who you are and your documentary.
Yeah, of course.
What we can do is contact some people from our membership to see if they would be interested in getting in touch with you to find out more.
Yeah, that'd be really helpful, thank you. Are they any positive?
No, most definitely. You're an asset to everybody who's disabled, and I think if more people was like you without being disabled, life would be a much better world.
Yeah.
I want you to achieve everything that you want to achieve, which I think you will. You've done really well so far, and you're so determined to do and get where you want to in life.
I think it's lots of positive, my future, like performing arts I want to go into for people with disability college in next year, 2018 September. Live independently, have an attractive lady, have children, have an acting career and a script writing. I've done lots of work experience. If people are weird, everyone will remember you in the future.